Keep dreaming about a better world. You keep wishing for some clarity. Always hoping that a lightning bolt is good.
Hey guys, welcome back. So it's RWBY Day once again, and we've got a new chapter to check out. This is number 7, worst case scenario. So after chapter 6, a night off, things are looking pretty bleak for the team, especially Penny. She kind of got framed by Tyrion, who was doing a lot of murder, death, kill during the election. Robin Hill lost the election to Mr. Schnee, and things aren't looking very good right now. And Grimm are attacking too. So last episode was fairly dark. A lot of things happened, but we did have some moments of levity as well. We had the kiss between Ren and Nora. Long time coming. That was beautiful. And also they had a bit of a chat and gave us some allusions to the pairing up of Yang and Blake. Bumblebee. I'm wearing my Blake shirt today in solidarity because I'm all for Bumblebee, honestly, but all the shipping, I really don't pay too much attention to it. I know the shipping's pretty popular in the fan base. It can get pretty toxic sometimes and like cause wars. But for me, it's just a really fun show and I love all the girls. So if they're going to have some romantic entanglements, more power to them. I don't really care. I enjoy the show for what it is. And I'm excited to see what happens in the next one because damn, I'm really worried about Penny. So a lot of the fans were calling out the similarity between Volume 3 where Yang got framed as well. And now it looks like it's Penny's turn, but we'll see what happens. I trust the writers of RWBY. I think it's going to be a really good episode where we're just kind of like cruising for the first couple and just kind of getting to know the new town and just establishing those relationships moving forward. But now after that last episode, I think the main plot of the series is about to kick in and yeah, things are gone. They're going to go dark, really dark, I think, and that's what RWBY does to us. Are you ready? I don't know if I am, but let's just dive in to worst case scenario, which in itself is a very bleak title. So I'm actually recording this one today on Monday the 16th. It came out yesterday here in Australia on Sunday morning. I work in retail, so I had to go to work all day yesterday, and by the time I got home, I was pretty excited to do my RWBY reaction last night, but I was honestly too tired. So I thought I'll just do it this morning. So I've avoided all the spoilers and such. So that's good. Thank you so much. I had to put a little tweet out on Twitter to like, don't tag me in anything. So I don't want to know. So I did kind of like push that spoiler boundary fairly hard today because it's just all over the internet. But I've managed to do okay. So I'm going to dive in to worst case scenario. All right. Oh, geez, don't hurt me. 3, 2, 1, go. I don't know what to expect. So the Grimm were just attacking last episode and Penny flew away. And she looked traumatized, she really did. She was very upset that this had happened to her. And we did see Watts with some footage of Tyrion when he was killing some folks in town earlier. So I think that he's going to manipulate that footage in some way and get Penny superimposed over Tyrion to make her look like she's a murderous psychopath working for Ironwood. Oh, it's not looking good, guys. There he is. See, Watts doing the keyboard thing with Tyrion. See, and Tyrion was a silhouette. He was blank. That means I didn't ask. Siri's activated and tell me what a silhouette is. Be quiet. Pretty sure I didn't say, "Hey Siri." See, I just said, "Hey Siri," nothing happened. Again. She hates me. Anyway, distracted. Let's get back to the show. What are you gonna do, man? Reactions. What you see is what you get. Real time. Well, not real time. This is recorded. But I'm not editing anything. This is lit. This is legit. This is me watching RWBY and all the interruptions and shit. Okay. Series created by Monty M. Rest in peace. I'm not ready. So we're with Penny. Oh dear, poor girl. Oh, nice pat on the head.
Citizens of Mantle, following the most recent Grimm attack, a temporary prohibition of assembly is now in effect. There are to be no public gatherings of any kind.
Okay.
Please conduct your business and return to your homes before curfew.
Curfew has come in.
For your own safety.
These 2 little kids.
Hey! Stop right there! Stop running! Wait!
Though military officials have gone on record to say the footage was doctored, many citizens are still insisting that the Protector of Mantle be deactivated.
No! Oh man, we just got it back. Oh, this is 18 minutes. Who is running along the rooftops?
Civilian, you are obstructing an Artlist military operation. Please step aside.
Everything all right over here? Hello?
Oh, cloaking. Robin Hill and her merry men. A pretty handy semblance. What did she just do?
This is the worst case scenario. More people are dead. Penny's been framed, and somehow Jacques Schnee is sitting on the council.
That's the
Jacques.
second shipment for Amity that was hit today. It seems election night was the last push Robin needed to go from hometown hero to full-on vigilante.
I'm afraid the problem is more complicated than that.
It seems Robin has emboldened our suppliers in Mantle. They're refusing to sell us provisions until the city is adequately repaired. With Robin redistributing the goods her team has stolen, the Amity project is completely stalled.
But we're so close. There has to be some way we can finish the tower.
There is. Declaring martial law.
Wow.
You're not actually considering that, are you?
Things have gone to shit.
What's more important? Establishing communication to unite the world? Or appeasing a few city blocks?
Don't make it sound trivial when you know it isn't. You keep talking about how we just need a little more time, but you're not the one having to struggle.
We have all had to make sacrifices for the greater good. Mantle has had to bear a lot of the burden, yes, but
They're bearing all of it. The
Wow.
longer this waiting game goes on, the harder each day gets for people down there. And now you want to send in more soldiers? You can't force people to fall in line. If you do that, you'll just be trading all of these problems for the
Uh-oh.
brim.
I thought he was going to snap then. He was. I'm loving that they're giving Nora so much to do.
General Ironwood. Squeezing Mantle this way, that kind of division plays right into Salem's hands. That's why Tyrion is here framing you.
Right. The reason we called you here in the first place. You're sure this was the man you saw?
Tyrion Callows was accused of murders all across Anima. A homicidal maniac who escaped justice when his prison transport was attacked by Grimm. After that, he was never seen again.
Well, he works for Salem, and he's here.
If we ever had any doubts Atlas was Salem's next target, I think those are officially out the window.
But now we have a suspect. We can tell the people.
That a long-lost serial killer is loose in Mantle and the military has no idea where he is. Might make things worse before they get better.
I
That
am
won't go
so
down well.
Sick of secrets. If
Oh,
we just
Nora.
told everyone about Amity, about Salem.
we can't! If we talk about Amity now, we risk Salem's forces, who we know are here, working to sabotage it. If we tell them about Salem now, we risk falling to the Grimm before we can reunite Remnant. We have to finish the tower. I want Robin Hill in custody. We can offer her a deal if she gets Mantle to cooperate.
We'll figure it out.
Anyone not assisting with Robin needs to focus on Tyrion. I want to know who he's working with, where he's hiding, what he's planning, and how exactly that video of Penny got all over my kingdom.
Wow.
Do I make myself clear?
Yes,
Yes,
sir. Yeah.
Yes,
He's
sir.
cool. Ranger said yes, sir.
Looks like we're approaching 51st.
He's on board with it, man.
Insist on this, you two. Now we may all be split between different trucks, but we need to be ready to act as one in case Robin's team takes the bait. If your truck is hit, pursue immediately. Everyone else will move in as fast as possible. Going radio silent. Over.
Bye, Clover.
Do you think we should have told Ironwood about Salem before he put so much on the line for Amity?
Sounds like you do.
I trust Ruby, but I think he deserves to know what he's stepping into. We all did. You don't agree?
Look around. The embargo, the military presence, the restrictions on assembly. He's a bit prone to overreacting.
Yeah, hard to argue with that. Still, he didn't have a lot of good options.
I'm not sure there are many good options left for any of us anymore. Keeping secrets? Taking lives?
It makes you wonder how far we're going to have to go to keep doing the right thing.
Blake. We did what we had to do.
Yeah.
I know.
The
But
death of Adam is
next
laying down on
time,
her.
I want to make sure we don't have to. And I can tell you, ambushing a huntress who's just trying to help isn't an option I'm thrilled about choosing.
Fair
Then
point.
maybe we shouldn't.
How is she doing?
They're going to go join forces with her?
Scared. We'll have her recorded visual data shortly. That should prove her innocence, but the damage has already been done. The things people are saying about her?
Yeah.
If Penny hadn't been there, Robin would be...
Dead.
I don't think Robin was their target. Salem's goal has always been to divide us. I think Penny was exactly where they wanted her. Just like at the Vital Festival.
And just like back then, someone is using our own technology against us. This doctored footage of Penny came from her work all around Manor. Stolen straight from our surveillance network.
Ugh, hacking. Technology. Oh, why can't people just do what they used to and fight to the death? A lot simpler if you ask me.
Well, if we're dealing with
Good
the
on ya,
same
Maria.
enemy from Beacon, hacking into Manor's system would be simple. Fortunately, the rest of Atlas is running on an upgraded network.
And how would someone get access to that network?
Well, only a few people have clearance. Ironwood, the Council, our cybersecurity and surveillance leads.
What?
And maybe a select few who oversee critical systems like sewage or the heating grid.
The heating grid run in partnership with the Schneedas company.
What are you thinking?
I don't know yet, but something isn't right.
Daddy dearest.
Understatement of the century.
And how are you doing?
If Maria hadn't offered to help me these past weeks, I'd have likely collapsed by now. Getting a communications tower into the sky seems impossible on its own, but now, to think of what people want to do to my girl.
Even
he's
if
not
the
well.
worst does happen, you can always reactivate her again. So maybe try not to worry so much.
There's a reason why Penny is the only one of her kind.
Oh no.
When the General first challenged us to find the next breakthrough in defense technology, most of my colleagues pursued more obvious choices.
Who's he blocking with his finger?
I was one of the few who believed in looking inward for inspiration.
You wanted a protector with a soul.
I did.
Yeah.
And when General Ironwood saw her, he did too. Much to my surprise, the Penny Project was chosen over all the other proposals.
The Penny
Why would you be
Project.
surprised? You created an artificial aura.
Not quite.
You gave her part of yours?
It's a real aura.
Yes. And each time I rebuild Penny, it takes
Takes
a little
more.
If the people get their wish and she's destroyed, I won't be able to...
Do another one. He can't make another penny.
We'll find whoever's responsible.
What? Motherfucker, I knew he was hiding a face there. He even looked conniving in that photo.
Robin.
Scramble! No, wait!
No, we're here to talk and join forces with you.
Regroup at the hideout!
Ah, man. Oh, so cool. Blake's my girl.
Please
Oh,
stop.
other
We just want
arrows. Nice. Ooh. Wow, this is sick. Oh, nice one. That was awesome.
If Ironwood wants me, he'll have to send more than a couple of kids.
He is. Stopping the trucks alerted the ASOPs. We don't have long before they arrive, so please listen to us. You need to know the truth.
You're stalling.
Amity Coliseum, all of these supplies, they're for...
Yep.
They're for a new communications tower.
That doesn't make any sense.
A new tower means the kingdoms can
I know
finally...
what the tower means, fisticuffs. One of you take my hand.
What?
You said time is short. Either take it, or I'm gone.
Blake.
Tell me again, what is Ironwood building out in the tundra?
Ooh,
A
true
new
semblance.
communications tower. He's trying to help everyone.
She's a
You're
lie
telling
detector.
the truth.
That's cool.
Handy semblance.
Why keep that a secret?
Because he doesn't know who he can trust. Atlas isn't out to get anybody. The people murdering civilians in Mantle are just trying to make it look that way. And if those same people learned about Amity, they'd do everything in their power to destroy it.
So who are they? Who's actually behind this?
Yang, Blake, where are you?
We can't tell you that part yet.
Bullshit.
Look, we are trusting you, so trust us when we say that Amity Tower needs to stay a secret until it's done. We just need a little more time.
Run! We'll throw them off!
I won't stop until I know the whole truth.
That was a good fight scene.
It's right behind that door.
The Staff of Creation.
I hoped bring you down here might jog some memories. After all, it was your idea to use the staff to lift Atlas off the ground.
I thought gravity dust kept Atlas afloat.
That's the public story. But with the staff, we have a constant, seemingly limitless energy source. Oz once speculated it could take us as high as we wanted. To tell you the truth, that served as the inspiration for the Amity project. Get a communication tower up in the sky, higher than the Grim can survive, so we never lose contact with each other again.
But you're not using the staff to raise Amity.
The staff can only be used for one purpose at a time. We're going to have to do Amity the old-fashioned way, dust and all.
It feels strange, knowing a part of me helped come up with all this.
You'll get used to it, I'm sure. Eventually, you don't even know who's who anymore.
Right.
We did know we see eye to eye.
Poor Oscar.
But I wish I could ask Ospin what he thought of all this.
Well, I can tell you what I think. The path you're heading down, where you're the only one with the answers, where you do the thing you think is right no matter the cost, it's not going to take you anywhere good.
We have to stop Salem. Nothing matters more.
Some things matter more, I think. Keeping our humanity. It's what makes us different from her.
Sometimes I worry that's her greatest advantage. Without humanity, does she still feel fear? Does she ever hesitate? When Salem hit Beacon, even with all my ships, all of my soldiers, I was no match for her. I've never felt so helpless. The way she told me she was there.
And he does want to do that again.
It's okay to be afraid. You just can't let that fear control you.
I am not going to end up like Lionheart. Do you believe in me?
I do believe in you. But not only you. I think the best thing you could do is sit down and talk with the people you're most afraid to.
Now you are starting to sound like him.
Oh, poor Penny, man.
Winter. What is it?
What is this? It's not a Christmas card. What?
What's going on?
Yeah, what?
It looks like you're getting your wish.
My father's first act. We've all been invited to dinner, where the general will be defending his seat on the council.
Oh no. Shit. Sharksney. Dick. So, a lot of things are getting pretty dark. Pretty bleak right now. Here in Ruby Town. Penny's in trouble. But I like that Yang and Blake went and spoke to Robin Hill. I like Robin's semblance. She's like a lie detector. That's very cool. So when Blake grabbed her hand and then she told her the truth and it went green. I like that. I really feel like we're not going to get any Salem at all in this season. You feeling that way too? Nor Cinder or Neo, unless they all turn up in like the last chapter. But it's definitely all about the world building right now and setting that next domino up into place. That end. Okay, so very good episode. Not quite the clout as last week when that was just like a massive slap in the face when all those events transpired, but still a really good episode nonetheless. And I really like that fight scene between Blake, Yang, and Robin. That was insane. I like how she brought out the bow and arrow, being a Robin Hood thing. I like what they're giving Nora to do as well. Like, she's really kind of becoming quite outspoken and standing up for what she believes in, and is quite vocal about it. So I like that they're giving her that character development. I mean, she's always been loud and out there and crazy and wacky, but to have that real emotive truth in her is just really cool to see. And like, we all love Nora. She's incredible. And yeah, and Ren, of course, when he was listening to Ironwood give his speech and then said yes sir at the end, we kind of know how he's feeling. He's very frustrated with the whole situation as well, so I wouldn't be surprised if he becomes a fully fledged soldier at one point, because he's definitely siding with Ironwood. And now Ironwood, his job is on the line. Jacques Schnee is going to cause some trouble and Ironwood could be dethroned. Imagine that. And if Schnee takes over, fuck, trouble. Be nothing but trouble. Loving it. So, only a couple episodes left to go. Like I said, this is Monday. It's just Monday morning here for me now. So, sorry for you guys who've been waiting for this over on Patreon. I don't want to do my reactions if I'm not feeling it. Like, if I'm too tired, I don't want to just sit here and not give too much. I want to be able to be switched on, and give some thoughts and be alive and not just falling asleep on the microphone. So thank you for your patience. So waiting till next week now. Week after that will be Christmas. So this is my first time watching RWBY live. So I imagine there's going to be some kind of hiatus over the Christmas period, I'd imagine. I didn't consider that before. That really distresses me. Not that I'm going to have much time to do reactions anyway. Like, Christmas period's pretty full on. I work in retail and family stuff, so it's going to be harder to get these reactions done. So if there is a bit of a break with RWBY, maybe that'll be a good thing. I just know it's going to end on a massive cliffhanger though if they do that. Anyway, catch you in the next one. Thanks for watching.